Hi, welcome back to another one of my videos. And today I have really great weather here today in Japan, and I'm not working. And for the past couple of days, right up to yesterday, it was actually raining. And where I am, pretty high elevation up in the hills, in the mountains. So usually when you get like rain in around autumn, this kind of time, it's usually very foggy, so you can't really see like a couple of meters in front of you. It's just so bad, but I really enjoy the weather. I love the foggy weather. I love autumn, and well, today, yeah, awesome weather. And this place where I am right now is actually like just right in front of my house. Like this land doesn't belong to me, but it belongs to a family member, as an associate, a friend of a family member. So yeah, there's basically nothing here, so I get to use this place to do my filming. I mean, nobody's gonna say anything about it. So yeah, skip that aside. Today's video, I want to talk about the Mystery Ranch No Escape Dragon pack that I picked up like this year. I've been using it as an EDC pack, everyday carry pack, for a long time, since I picked it up sometime in like March, April. So I don't know, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, about 6 months, 7 months, give or take. I don't really rotate this pack out that much. When I got this pack, I kind of like didn't want to get it weared, so I was always using other packs and everything. But yeah, I've been using this as my everyday carry pack for almost every day. I really like this pack. It's a limited edition Carryology and a Mystery Ranch pack. There's only like 56 pieces of this in Japan. I have not run into anyone in Japan carrying this pack. I do get a couple of looks here and there occasionally, because I guess where I am out here, not in central Tokyo, not a lot of people know about this pack. But occasionally people will check out my pack, and some people will say like, "Wow, that's an awesome pack." I don't think I've seen this pack anyway. Yeah, because it's like there's only 56 pieces around in Japan. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about this pack, because basically I've been using this pack as an everyday carry to just commute to work, and I don't take a public transport to work. I drive to work every day. So when I get off the car and then I get into the office or something, it's only like 20 seconds or something. So this pack really do not get to see any form of action, even though it's my EDC pack. It's just basically I just put like a jacket, my lunch, my coffee or my tea and water, and maybe first aid kit, a change of clothes, eating utensils. Basically, yeah, it's very standard basic stuff that I use every day. So this pack sit in the car next to me. I bring it to the office, and then I put in the locker, and then basically when I knock off from work, I take it out from the locker, stash everything in, put it in the car, sit next to me, drive home, and bring it back into the house. It doesn't sit in the car. So even though I bring this back every day, it doesn't really see a lot of action. So I've been using this pack in its most basic form, in the most simple function of the pack. Don't really trash or go crazy with the pack. I do not overload it, but occasionally if I have to travel to like a different place in Japan, I will either pick up this bag and or my trusted Mystery Ranch 3-day assault. But this pack is so much lighter when it's empty, unladen weight, so I kind of use it more than my 3-day assault. And packing like about 2-3 days worth of clothes and toiletries and water and whatnot is definitely doable, but it's a little bit on the compact side, because this is definitely smaller than the 3-day assault. But overall, it's a very well-made pack. It's light, and it's just great for everything, So yeah, sometimes when I travel with my family up to my in-laws' place, I stay for a couple of days, maybe 2 days a night, or 3 days, 2 nights. Yeah, this pack, I put my work, my laptop inside, and everything else. So it served me really well. But just last week, I actually had the chance to bring this pack up to the mountains, because I went on a little short autumn hike. Not really, more like a stroll, or like a very family-oriented hike up this place in where is this called? It's called Fujimi Paranormal. No, not Paranormal. I can talk for God's sake. Fujimi panoramic highlands or something. It's basically okay. Don't fault me on that. I can get the name right. Yeah, it's called Fujimi Highlands or something. It's basically a ski resort that operates, you know, in winter, but in the autumn time they do like downhill mountain bike courses as well. But also you can, you know, as a citizen or as a person or as a permanent resident, for as long as somebody is living in Yamanashi Prefecture or Nagano Prefecture, we get to take the gondola up for free. So yeah, my family, kids and everything, you know, and my in-laws, we kind of like drove there and went for a short hike up there. We took the gondola up and you know, put on a ground sheet and have some food. So you know, when you alight from the gondola, that's a little short, kind of a decent amount of a decent distance that you have to kind of like walk around, trek around, you know. It's all these jungle routes to get to where you want. So you know, that short route I was carrying, what was I carrying? I was carrying okay, never mind. I was carrying a ground sheet, I was carrying water, and I always have gloves inside my pack, so you know, just in case you don't know when you want to deploy the gloves. So yeah, I had gloves, I had food, I had my camera and my telephoto lens. So basically I basically decked out, fully utilized every space I can in this pack to bring all the equipment up, as well as I also brought a Helinox table 1, tactical table 1, you know, so that the kids have a table to eat on top of the ground sheet and maybe to make some coffee or whatnot, you know. Okay, I'm in a great outdoors, so there's a lot of bugs, and I hate bugs when I'm talking because you know, I don't want them to fly into my mouth. So yeah, I basically decked out this bag. Basically, after I got this bag for since March or April, I have never deployed the sternum strap, which I already removed. I have never deployed the wings. Basically, I use this for everyday carry, but you know, I was telling you, like last week I actually fully utilized this backpack. I deployed the sternum strap, I deployed the wings, and you know, I strapped everything to my back, get myself into a really comfortable position. And this pack was weighing about, like, I don't know, like with all the camera and water and food and everything, I would say it's pretty heavy, but it was really comfortable to bring this pack up. But I found like flaws, like places that I can improve on this pack. So basically that's what I want to talk about in this video. So if you're new to my channel and then you don't like me ranting everything, I'm like 8 minutes, 10 minutes in the video, you can always fast forward. But that's, you know, I kind of want to give a backstory on, you know, what's going on and everything, so you can, you know, kind of like get up to the point of why I want to do certain things to my back. So basically, you know, what I've done to this pack, I'll talk about it later. So yeah, I deployed the sternum strap and I deployed the you know, the foldable waist belt. And I found out a few flaws about the design of this pack. Initially, when a lot of people got this pack, some people with a bigger, like a torso frame, was actually mentioning in online that the side panel, the side pieces here of the pack, basically the left and right here, actually cuts into the, you know, the back, so it's pretty uncomfortable to carry it. What I realized, you know, with this issue is because this pack, if you do not, you know, fully load it up, the middle section here, which is padded, the lumbar support, it will compress into the pack because you know, you really have nothing in the pack. It will compress into the pack and causing the side two pieces here to kind of like stick out. And you know, when that happens and you have a bigger frame and torso and everything, these two side pieces here will basically cut into your lower back and it hurts. So it's not a design flaw, because I checked my Mystery Ranger 3DS out and my Komodo Dragon, they have the same issue here. So basically, if you load your pack out, especially at the bottom section here, with a jacket or something, to just you know, give it a lot of volume so that you pushes the lumbar support outwards, then when you carry it, this is basically the lumbar support. The cushion here is basically the part that is jutting out from the pack, so you will not get these side pieces jutting into your back. I tried it, you know, I fully decked out this pack, and I didn't have these pieces here cutting into my back, because the only point of contact that the back has on my lower back is this lumbar support. So I guess it's not really a design flaw, but more like you do not have enough items in your back to give a proper structure to the backpack. That is why it's causing these two pieces to come out and cut into your lower back. And so yeah, that is one of the things I found out. Maybe you already know that. So the mystery ranch strap, the sternum strap, I don't know if you guys can see, this is the sternum strap that came stock with this pack. It's basically like every other sternum strap that you find on a non-military mystery ranch backpacks. I don't really use this, like for EDC carries. Basically, I just tie it up and everything and keep it out of the way. But when I actually deployed this and use this pack under like a full load, to do a short hike up in the mountains, what I found out that this strap's really uncomfortable. I don't really like the design of them. Yeah, it is lightweight, it's durable, it's well made, but the design itself, it's not the most comfortable. Where is the design that just gone horribly wrong? It's this little like arrow shape, this little arrow shape here that catches the Velcro, not Velcro, the elastic cord that you pull it over. Because when you attach it to your pack, when you carry it, this little arrow here will actually cut into your arm. So when you have the sternum strap cinched and you pull the shoulder straps together and your arms are moving and everything, you're trying to take a picture of a camera, or with your walking stick, or your moving arms in and out of your body, this side pieces here, the little jutting arrow that comes out, left and right side, they will dig into your arms, and I can tell you it is just so uncomfortable. No matter which position I move it, to the bottom or the top, just play around with the different adjustment, it doesn't elevate the problem. The problem is still persistent. So it's definitely not the best design sternum strap out there, and so uncomfortable. But on a side note, yeah, I mean, if you want to remove the sternum strap, if you want to move it up and down, it's definitely a very, very functional strap. And you have this elastic cord, a short cord, that you can just rip it open and run hydration hoses through, outside. But I don't run hydration hoses on the outside of my pack. If I want to drink or something, when I'm out in the mountains, I would usually find a place to rest or sit down and open my pack and drink. I don't drink on the fly. So that's just how I roll. Maybe you might do it differently. You might want to run hydration hoses on the outside. So yeah, this is maybe good for keeping the hydration hoses secure on the outside of the pack. But I don't use hydration hoses, so I don't really need this short cord on the outside. So yeah, I call up Mystery Ranch here in Japan and try to get a different sternum strap, and luckily they have the older design sternum strap in stock. I tried to order two, but they don't allow me to order two. They only allow me to order one. That's a bummer. So this is basically made just like the military sternum strap that is found on military packs, Mystery Ranch packs, of course. It has the older design that do not have the jutting arrow pointing out. It's just a very simple plastic insert in the middle. So when you actually attach this onto your pack, it doesn't have any jutting pieces coming out that would dig into your arm. I prefer this design to the newer design, but it might be a hassle to try to remove this sternum strap or try to adjust it, because the plastic is really tough. It's well made, but you might have to use a bit of force to pry it out to adjust it. So in the process, you might get it damaged and you might have to change them. So if you have them on, it's kind of hard to adjust them or remove them on the fly, whereas compared to the new design, yeah, even though they really dig into your arms, you can remove and adjust them on the fly. So it's just much more versatile. The buckle itself, it's exactly the same kind of buckle. The strap itself is also exactly the same kind of strap. There's not a lot of difference, because I don't think these are the military made ones. The military made ones have a slightly different buckles, a slightly stronger buckle, but this is not a military pack, so I don't need all the weight and all the beefy gear on my pack. So I kind of bought this one to change it out. I'm gonna attach it later, but yeah, the biggest design difference is you can see from here. the new design is like actually jutting out. The older design do not have that, you know, edge and everything. So yeah, about the sternum strap. So the other thing I want to talk about is the live wings, the foldable origami live wings. You know, when I actually deployed them out, yeah, when I actually deployed them out, because the pack was like under load, I kind of want to stabilize it and do not want it to move around. This little plastic piece here, back then I actually have Carryology and a Mystery Ranch collaboration one, the first one, they call it the Unicorn. Unicorn uses aircraft grade aluminum, makes a bit of a sound, but it's much cleaner in design. This little plastic buckle, I do believe it's on most of Mystery Ranch civilian packs to hiking packs. It is, I would say, well made, but it's made of like a softer plastic, and the tolerance on this plastics may not you know, stand out to really hard abuse, but for, you know, regular usage, I'm sure they'll hold up really well. They're definitely lightweight, because I don't really use this live wings for EDC carry. I only used to deploy it, you know, last week when I was hiking up. I found out that straight out of the box, the right hand side buckle, you might want to, if you have a Dragon pack, you might want to check that as well. The right hand piece right here, the male side of the buckle, when you turn it behind, on the side, it has actually this two little grooves that are really sharp. I didn't know how sharp they were because I was fiddling around adjusting it. It really like scratched up my skin, and you know, really badly, because I was fiddling with it, and then, you know, the pack move and everything is just wow, it's not comfortable. But it's not something that is you know, like a deal breaker for this pack. You know, maybe it's just the way it's being made. It's one of the parts that connect to the plastic molding. I don't know, but you know, a simple fix would be to just foul it or sandpaper this little shop. There's just two little spots here. I mean, if you feel with your finger, you can know, you will know that it's really sharp. So yeah, you might want to take note of that if you have never deployed your live wings before. But other than that, yeah, basically the sternum strap and this little live wing here, it's kind of like I don't really use them, but you know, when I started using them, I found out that they tend to be a little bit uncomfortable. But this thing about your pack, you know, like you may buy a pack that may be like the best pack, but you really got to use your pack, put in some mileage, deploy all the features, and you know, make it work for you. If it doesn't work for you, you might want to mod them or upgrade them. That's just the fun aspect of carrying a backpack. You know, you can upgrade and mod. It's just like cars or RPG games. You know, you might buy a car or play an RPG game, but along the way, if you do upgrades and mods to your pack, you know, it's just, you make it personalized to you and not, you know, you try to suit the pack and everything, you know. But overall, it is a very well-made pack. The stock Futuro yoke is lightweight. It's nothing like you know, the military ones that is fat and thick and beefy, but I don't suppose I have any issues with it. In the future, if I do use this pack a lot for like hiking and put it under a lot of load and stress, I might want to consider getting a stronger Futuro yoke system. But as of now, I think this stock one is great. You know, there's no issues with it. So with that out of the way, I'm like, wow, 20 minutes in the video. If you're, you know, following me so far in the video, yeah, thank you so much, you know, for your support. In case you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. I need all the support I can. I'm still working on the giveaway, so give me a while, you know. I got a lot of things to clear at the moment. So yeah, let's talk about what are the mods that I've done to my pack. Basically, after I got the pack, I realized that it's better to deploy the beaver tail than to keep it stashed in the pocket, because this pack is so clean and so sleek. It doesn't have a lot of attachment points, and I do not want to hang anything on the Hypalon tabs here to, you know, weaken the structure, anything on that sort. So I couldn't find any way to figure out where to clip on all these carabiners. So I decided, yeah, the best way to go is to keep the beaver tail out. You can always put things in on the fly, and it kind of breaks the clean structure a little bit, but I kind of like this rugged look. I've added the hero clip. You know, I wasn't an advocate for the hero clip, but there's just so many people talking about hero clip that it's actually quite a lifesaver if you have it, you know. So I kind of, you know, gave up fighting the resistance, you know, to buy myself a hero clip. Yeah, I finally got one for myself. Actually, I got two. I got one for me and one for my son. He got the black one, I got the silver one, and this plastic orange ITW Nexus carabiner, they call it tackling. Yeah, I always have them on my pack. It's because they're lightweight. So yeah, I have two carabiners, and I added this recent light. Not know if you guys can see. Yeah. I added this is actually a cat eye, a Japanese like a light maker that makes lights for bikes. It's called a cat eye wearable axe. There are two versions. One version allows it to be synced to your phone, so you can kind of fiddle with the settings with your phone. But I picked the really analog version, so you have to, you know, manually play with it, because with less of that advanced technology, you can save on battery life and not worry about it breaking out so soon. It's actually supposed to go on the seat post of your bike as a backlight, but you can also wear it in your backpack, because you know, like I was mentioning previously, it was like raining, you know, in autumn, and it tends to be a little bit foggy. And when I was out in the mountains hiking with my family and my in-laws, it was so foggy that I couldn't find my son anywhere within like a few meters in front of me. So I realized that, yeah, having one of these in the pack is really amazing, because you can deploy it in the fog, and your family, so you need to be seen, you know, everyone can just find the blinking light. So yeah, that's a really awesome gadget to have on your pack. It's you can charge it via USB, so it's not that bad. Just you know, I have it lying around my house. I'm using a different light for my surly fat bike that I've been riding for a while, so I have this lying around, you know, my house. I kind of want to just attach it to the pack. I'm not sure if you know, structurally, if you hit it, this light was just gonna fly out, because there's like a G clip at the back, just clip onto the pack, the beaver tail, and the light just attaches to that little what is that, the little capsule. So you can just twist and take the light out. So it's kind of brand new out of the box, so it's pretty secure, but we'll see how it goes. So on the side, I've changed out the regular G hooks for fit locks. Fit locks are magnetic locks and hooks. They're just so much more versatile. There's so many different kind of fit locks that you can get, but I choose the really low profile one that you kind of like had to slide it on top or the bottom instead of pulling a tab, and it just attaches through via magnets. And what is that? Okay, never mind. I have secured all the loose like straps onto the pack, either via standard mystery wrench, what is that, web keepers, or ITW Nexus web dominators. Yeah, either one of these will keep all the loose ends, because I don't like loose ends fiddling around the pack. I have paracord wrapped all around the handle. It's different from the 3D Assault. The handle actually, you know, it's pretty, the way it's designed, it would touch the back of your neck. So you know, yeah, it's not an issue, it's not uncomfortable, but it just adds so much more comfort when grabbing a pack under load. All this, I've added like an extra orange like paracord to the YKK zippers, so that I know which is the top and bottom zippers, because, you know, brand new, everyone is just the same black and everything. So sometimes you just couldn't access the pack without knowing if it's the top flap you're opening in the bottom. So I added orange ones, and I don't want to cut off the brand new ones, you know, out of the pack. Just going to keep it OEM. I've added more like ITW Nexus web dominators, and added a little bit more of the mystery wrench Velcro web keepers to keep all the straps in place. I've also added a, you know, limited edition, a Japanese dragon amulet. Not easy. I don't think you can get this easily. So yeah, basically on the outside of the pack is very clean. I don't add anything else, bells and whistles that I do not need. I might want to add a little like a shoulder strap pouch here, because, you know, when you're out there in the hills hiking and everything, and you're using your phone for like navigation purposes or whatever, you know, and then you kind of want to put your phone somewhere on the fly. You can put it on the side pockets, but I have my EDC pouch on one side pocket and coffee on the other, so I don't have any space on the outside of the pack. And I mean, could probably put the phone in my pocket, but it's kind of nice to have something on the, you know, the straps, either on the left or on the right, that you can just slide your tech gear in. There's a couple of brands out there I'm looking at now, but they're pretty expensive. Mystery Edge used to make one of these little pouches. It's called the Sling Pocket or something, but they discontinued it. I don't know why they discontinued it, and they sell it pretty expensive on the aftermarket. So yeah, for the kind of prices, I'm not gonna get a Mystery Ranch one. Mystery Ranch came out with a new design, which I don't really like, all the bells and whistles. I just need a really simple pouch that I can put, you know, my phone and anything technical, tech gadgets in it, without all the weight and bells and whistles. Just a very simple one would do. I'm still looking into it. When I get it, I'll probably post it up, you know, another video of upgrades. So yeah, on the patch side, yeah, I have this one. If you're Singaporean, you know what this is. If you're not, you know, I think you might need to go figure out what this is. This one's the Samurai Ronin patch from Modern Arms. They run a little bit big, but I really love their patches. I wish they made smaller ones, but they're always so big, you know. So yeah, basically this is my pack, customized for my use. Your mileage may differ, so pop me a question in the comments if you want to ask me anything about what I've done to my pack. I'm still missing an updated video for my 3 days out, because some of you guys are asking what are the upgrades that I've done to my pack. But I use this No Escape Dragon for most of the time now, so it's good to, you know, sometimes just fully utilize the bag and explore the features, and, you know, upgrades what might not work for you, and keep what might work for you. So in the meantime, stay safe and enjoy autumn if you're living in the country, 4 seasons. If you're not, now just hang in there, and thank you so much for checking out my videos. I'll see you guys in future videos. Take care, and bye.